Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody?
Fun fact for all you folks at home, this is take two.
Yeah, so for people that, like, don't know, we originally did a full-on recording, 2 hours, mind you, of content, and I don't know why, but my OBS program forgot to, like, record, Marshall N's, like, end of his call, so now we're just doing, like, a take two. Which is
Yeah,
like,
so I didn't know if we were doing a repeat of last time or if we were just like, fuck it, whatever, start fresh. We're doing something new this time.
yeah.
Ooh, but all right, full on take two. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Well, of course, we gotta do, like, introductions and stuff, like, duh. But, yeah. Hello, everybody, welcome back to this little channel. It's your drinking buddy, Udon, and I am here with the man lad himself, the Marshall Nerd. How are you doing today, my lad?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. How about yourself?
I'm doing neat.
Ooh. Oh, a fun fact, before the stream started, I was getting pinged for your for the stream, and I was like, oh fuck, and I had like just finished working out, so I was like trying to get everything together as quickly as possible.
I was like scared. I don't know. You were like responding, and I was starting to like freak out. I was like, oh no, am I bothering him too much by like pinging him and stuff? So I like started to freak out.
No, I saw the pings, and I was like, oh fuck, and I immediately chugged my protein shake, and I almost threw up, and then I chugged like a bunch of coffee to get awake for this, and now I'm here, so let's go, let's do this. I'm all fucking hyped up now.
No. But yeah, so if you guys don't know, like, the current Dylan Thomas situation at the moment, basically, Dylan kind of just, like, nuked his entire channel and stuff. Then he rebranded himself yet again as an archiving channel. And all this, like, happened, I believe, all in one day.
It did, and also don't forget the fucking eulogy he had for his channel for like what, like 3 hours, where it had like a black border and a all black profile pic, and it was named Retired Channel before he finally settled on DHT Archive.
Oh my god.
Like, fuck, dude.
Oh god.
Oh man. That was hilarious.
That was like comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna like, so you wanna like read a eulogy and shit?
Oh yeah. I feel like it's only fitting if I read it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like the pastor at the front of the room.
Hold on. I'm mixing up a little something. Saragon. I originally had like this plugin where basically like it was set up where it would react to like person's voice and shit. Now it like decided not to work now, and I'm like giga sad. So that's something.
It happens.
Yeah. Let me just like do that real quick. Saragon. Okay. I'm sorry it's taking like forever. I swear I was like kind of more prepared for today. Oh god.
That's fine.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Is it up?
Yeah, it is up. Hold on. Alright. moment of truth. It's finally time. Let us read the cringe that is like Dylan's fucking explanation of why I have to leave the internet.
I love the title too. My last post. It's like a poem.
I know. Oh my god.
This is the last post I'm making online. For years, I spent my time making money off of mocking people. I always justified it by saying to myself that it's okay to harass bad people. I used this justification for years and built myself up a decent following by being a terrible person. Last year, I not only found out that Chris fucked his mom, but that the trolls who talked him into doing it were fans of mine. This made me start to question what I was doing with my life, and I stated to look inward and try to fix what was wrong with my life. I didn't like being in California, so I left and went back home. I didn't like the way my relationship was going, so after talking things out, me and Taylor split after 3 long years of being together. I reflected more on the mistakes I had made and tried to right them. I knew Jessie Pajamas did fucked up things and chose to stay quiet so that my friends and fans wouldn't turn on me. This was wrong. I spoke with the victims and did all I could to bring their stories to light. I thought more about how many times I let things slip, how many times I ignored something because a friend asked me to, and this made me realize that I didn't deserve to expose people anymore. I thought I could hang up my old content and move on, but ironically, the audience I had made decided that I was now a bad person and that I deserved to be harassed. The harassment carried on for 4 months, non-stop. I had people sign me up for gay websites, then act like I had the account myself. I had people try and hack my PayPal, try to dox my mom, try to dox me, and so much more. I tried to explain why they were mistaken. That caused more drama. I tried to do videos owning up to my mistakes. That caused more drama. And lastly, I just tried to block everything out and ignore everyone. A fan of mine then took things into their own hands and flagged down a troll account made to mock me. It's at this point that I see things that they are what they are. There is no fixing things, and there is no moving on from my past. Even if I try to right my wrongs, I have decided that I have lost too much, and that the internet is not worth the trouble. I am moving on from YouTube, Discord, and all things that are connected to it. I am getting a real job and leaving the internet for good. Don't fight for me. Don't defend me. Just move on. If there's a lesson to be learned here, it's don't live with the mindset of being able to do the wrong things for the right reasons. If you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes. And I think after everything I have done, I have deserved the past 4 months of harassment.
Oh my god.
What a hero.
What a goddamn hero.
I salute you, fallen soldier on the internet.com.
We salute thee. Oh my god.
Your service was not for nothing, and your sacrifice will not be in vain. Many lulls will be had at your expense.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. Boy, oh boy.
I think I just lost, like, fucking brain cells because of that.
Oh, I read it every night before I go to bed.
It's just like a nursery tale, just like tell your 5-year-old child. Mother,
Yeah.
can you tell that one tale of Dillin Thomas again?
And then what happened, Daddy? And then what happened? Oh, well, then he left the internet to fuck black dudes on Grindr. Wow. Do you think when I grow up, I can be just like Dillin Thomas? God, I hope not, son.
God,
I
we hope not.
Ugh.
Oh god.
But anything you have to say in particular about the final post?
I just find it ironic that, like, he tried to pull the whole don't feel pity for me bullshit, you know.
Oh, well, no, he's saying don't fight for him because he doesn't want more shit now that he's quote-unquote gone. Because, in my honest opinion, I don't think he's gone. I don't think he's fucking gone forever. Like, I think it's only a matter of time before he comes back. Like, you know, he fought especially given the fact that he fought like tooth and fucking nail to like keep this channel going for as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Like, my dude. In full on honesty, I remember, like, in our original recording, we were, like, talking about how, like, it'll be kind of impossible for Dillin to, like, get a job considering that he's, like, a high school dropout and shit.
it's not impossible for him to get a job. What it is impossible for him to do is like get a career, like a sustainable job that like will provide him with like good enough pay to like pay the rent, benefits, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I don't know. Like, you know, I'm sure like, you know, general fast food places or like dock workers or whatever, like really hard labor jobs or just not well paying jobs, like don't give a fuck about your like lack of degree, but like at the same time, you know, it's gonna be hard fucking work. And like from what I have heard personally, like Dillin, much like Chris Chan, has only had one job ever where he briefly worked a stint at McDonald's, except for Chris Chan, I think it was Wendy's? Am I right or am I wrong on that?
I think it was Wendy's. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was, it was either Wendy's or Burger King. Either way, Dillin Thomas also worked at a fast food chain very briefly and quit once he started getting enough YouTube money to like live off of, from my understanding.
Yeah.
So like he can get another job, but like just he's not gonna get a fucking good one, which is, and like he obviously doesn't have the effort, he doesn't have the work ethic to put in the efforts to get where he needs to be in life. But also, there have been other developments since our last recording, because our original recording was on the day that he quit, right?
Yeah.
So we were kind of laughing and goofing and memeing. There's been other developments since then.
Like, oh god, like Dillin has no chill in like the worst way possible.
Yep. Yeah. No. The shit that he has been doing since he has been gone is like really fucking bad.
Like, oh god. Okay.
Ooh.
So for people who aren't like 100% up to date, basically, Marilot, aka Taylor, who's still its girlfriend, received like 3 voicemail messages from Dillin from what I couldn't remember, right?
She got 3 missed calls and 1 voicemail, and the voicemail said to call her back. Which you know, not the smartest move after you you know, how many ever months ago called her mom and told her mom that according to Kiwi Farms she was dating a pedophile. Probably not gonna want to talk to you, probably not gonna want to even remotely hear out what you have to say, even if it was an apology, which by the way I severely doubt. So yeah, no, he is a fucking train wreck right now.
Yeah.
Even after he's gone. And then even yesterday, I was told about something fucking new that he did just recently. You hear about this?
Oh no, go
on. He only just recently unprivated like all of the videos with Jessie pajamas in them.
Oh my god.
Like we literally just read the eulogy where, you know, he fucking, you know what I mean, says like that the Jessie pajamas shit is part of why he's leaving, and like now, but like he's like, well, whatever, I'm gone, fuck it. Videos are already made, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do about it?
Yep. Point and laugh mostly. Oh man. Jeez, oh man. And then fuck. I even love in his goodbye letter where he's like, where he specifically says like, people have decided I'm a bad person. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's not like he just got like teared a new one by Rogue or anything. You know, it's not like that or anything, my dude.
Yeah, they're like that was a part of it, but like there's been other shit. It's been building. Like this has been building for a hot minute. Like, and I see that now. Like, I didn't know that when I started. Excuse me. Oh shit. I didn't know that when I started like all this Dillin stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly thought that what was going on with Dillin, originally when I started doing the shit, was that basically like his channel was starting to dip without constant Chris content, and that like basically broke him mentally and like basically started to fuck with him and basically, you know, turn him into an asshole or whatever. But then like, you know, I was getting sent all this other shit from different people. I went back and I did my own research, and it's just like, no, Dillin's always been a fucking asshole. Like, the signs were always there. Like,
Yeah, I remember.
like
Oh, go on.
Oh, sorry, go on. No, you go on. I've been talking for a minute now. No, you're fine.
Sorry. But yeah. So I remember when I first started covering Dillin, I thought it was originally because of the whole Rogue situation. But then I went on Kiwi forums, and yeah, as he said, he's been a fucking asshole for a long ass time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, just shit that he's been, like, he's always been pulling shit, but, like, the difference is, I guess, and this is another reason why I think he's just waiting to come back, because, like, this is, like, very classic of him to do, where it's, like, you know, he punches at everyone he fucking can, and, like, you know, if they're small enough, they dogpile. But if they're big, like Medicare or Rogue, he, like, fucking runs away with his tail tucked between his legs and, like, lies low until the drama dies down, and then he starts punching down again. Like, that's like, what he keeps fucking doing. So, like, and, like, I get people who are messaging me, like, daily now being like, you know, Dillin's gone, yay, and it's like, do you really think so? Like, with the patterns he's displayed, like, and the character that he has? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. Like, you know, he could be gone, but, like, if Dillin was capable of bettering himself, he would have done it by now, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like, Dillin's the type of person where I'm just assuming this, like, he has, like, big incel, like, energy, which is kind of fucking scary. And also, like, reasonable considering if, like, anybody has, like, seen a real life picture of him. Like, he does scream incel big dick energy.
I disagree with the last part of your statement, but but I agree with the incel part. Have you ever seen some of his older videos before he got before he ever got the face rig? You ever see that shit?
Yeah, actually. I believe I've seen some, like, the oldest video I've seen from him was, like, his Richard Kuda video, where he's, like, reacting to, like, Richard Kuda's bragging about Sonic 4.
I haven't seen that one. My point is that Dillin used to literally have, like, a fucking pencil thin mustache with, like, greasy hair brushed, like, down into his face. Like, it was not a good look. But of course now he doesn't have to worry about that, considering he's balding and all, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have to worry about that hairstyle no more.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, the dude, I don't want to sound like that person, but he kind of looks like that dude that's not supposed to be around 5 miles of a school.
Oh my god.
No, I'm being serious. Like, if you just looked at his head alone, you would probably, like, automatically think, oh, that person should be, like, around 5 miles of a school or some shit like that.
Listen, Udon, where else is he gonna find fellow Sonic fans to talk to, okay? I think you're being really harsh, really unreasonable, alright? Like, you know, Dillin said it himself, Sonic tubers get pussy, and, you know, he's got to get it from somewhere, and who likes Sonic more than Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I mean, again, he said it himself. Most of my girlfriends came from me talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Whoa, big flex, my man. Like, oh shit.
Uh,
Ugh. Ugh. Any other Dillin particulars you would like to go over?
so like in like his shitty yee ass last post, I just want to talk about his Grindr account real quickly.
Oh yes, I do love that. Go on with what you're gonna say first,
Okay.
because I have some stuff to say about that.
So I know some people have been like speculating on like, you know, if the account was actually made by Dillin. I actually think that it was made by Dillin because of one certain thing, and that it's an authorized account, meaning that Grindr had sent like a verification email to Dillin and he had to had seen it. Like, I'm pretty sure like the dude checks his emails like 24/7, like waiting for like that G Fuel sponsor and shit. So meaning that he had to like seen that email and went like, no, that isn't my email. Can you not? There shouldn't be that this account shouldn't exist.
Yeah, no, I that's a good point. Like, I didn't even think about that because, like, to me, it's like whether the Grindr account is actually his or not is immaterial. Like, if he wants to fuck dudes, he can fuck dudes. Like, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever. But like, I just love how much it fucking bothers him. Like, like he hates the idea of people thinking of him as gay so fucking much that it's like in his goodbye speech as like one of the prime motivators as to like the horrible trolling that he got. Like, if somebody signed me up for Grindr and was like, haha, you have a Grindr account, I'd just be like, okay, whatever, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like it's not me. And then they'd be like, oh, sure it's not. And I'd be like, all right, well, whatever. You can think what you want. But Dillin is like screaming to the fucking high heavens, it's not my Grindr, I'm not gay. Like, he's so fucking mad about it because he lives in this fucking, like, I don't know, like this, it's like he's back in high school where like calling someone gay is like the worst fucking thing you could say to them, and like he takes that to heart. I just don't I can't. I mean, I don't agree with his mindset, but like I see why he thinks that way in the sense that he's like very immature and very self-conscious about his masculinity, and he's like the kind of person, again, because he's so immature that he thinks that like being gay is like, you know, unmasculine, right? So like he just hates that idea so much. And again, I've said it before, it's why, you know, he has to constantly, whenever he gets a new fucking girlfriend, much like DSP, he has to take her and show her to everyone and say, see, I get pussy, I'm not gay, I am not an incel, don't call me those things. Like he's so self-conscious about it. He hates that idea so fucking much. And like, it's even to the point where like, you know, even when after him and Taylor broke up, he still had to like constantly mention her because it's like, see guys, I had a girlfriend at one point in time. You can't compare me to Chris Chan. I actually had a heart sweet.
Oh my God.
Shit, dude.
But
like,
oh, go on.
oh, go on.
You can go on.
All right. But yeah, I was just gonna finish off that point where it's just like it's just like, you know, he's just a really, when it comes down to it, Dillin is just a really insecure guy with like, and again, I've said this before, like he doesn't have like any achievements, like no high school diploma, no GED, no working teeth. Like, You know, he's short, he's scrawny, he's you know what I mean, like got a voice that sounds like this. Like dude has like a lot of L's in his life. But like, and so some of them are a bad hand, like his teeth or his voice, and some of them are self-inflicted, like his lack of muscles or high school diploma. But like his YouTube channel was his one shining beacon of accomplishment, his one golden star in the sky that he would do anything to protect, because it was the only thing that mattered to him, because it was the only achievement that he ever had in his fucking life. And that's why he was just so fucking diehard for it, man. And it's just pathetic. It really is. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just, like, dude needs to get some IRL achievements and build some self-confidence and like work on himself. But again, like he's proven time and time again that Dillin will always take the easy way out.
Yeah. Like my dude, like imagine being so sad in life where you literally just lose your teeth to a fucking burger. Mother, I broke my tooth today. Oh, that's fun, sweetie. How? I ate a cheeseburger.
Oh man, like imagine that. Imagine you're like sitting down and you take a bite into a fucking cheeseburger and you just hear a fucking crunch and you're just like, what the fuck was that? And like there's just blood all in your mouth and you're like, was there something in the burger? And it's like, no, dude. Your teeth were like fucking mashed potatoes. Disintegrated on contact. Like, fuck, man.
His teeth legit just went, I'm out. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, and it's like I've gotten people who have told me like, well, his teeth could be a genetic thing, and it's like, yeah, to a point, but like also at the same time, like he openly admits, like from what I have been told, like people have told me that like this is stuff that Dillin has said himself. Like he lived like a fucking 8-year-old. Like his breakfast was literally candy and soda. This was an adult man living this way.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, he may have had bad teeth genetics, but he sure as shit didn't do anything to like help himself.
Like, on God. Like, and also, I just want to say one more thing, like, aside from the teeth stuff, like, he mentions, like, his mother being doxxed and stuff. This is why I'm suspicious of that being a lie. You know how Kiwi Farms is, like, always on shit whenever, like, it fucking happens? Like, if Christian were to, like, fucking breathe, like, Kiwi Farms can, like, find a way to write a fucking thesis on Christian breathing. Like, that's how on it Kiwi Farms is.
Yeah, no. You're absolutely right. Like, they covered, like, there's a part in Dillin's Kiwi Farms page where, like, they cover like crack rack going in to like cover him or whatever, right? And it's like that is like probably the most tangentially related Dillin thing. You know what I mean? Like that was more of a Rogan crack rack situation. Like the only thing that involved Dillin was his name. Other than that, it there wasn't much to it on the Dillin side of things, and it's still on the Dillin page. So no, you're absolutely right in that, like, they cover like the most tangential of topics. So if something as huge as his mom being doxxed was even remotely on the table, we would have heard something about it like beforehand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not to mention, like, I'm curious, like, how did these like quote unquote attempted doxes even happen? You know what I mean? Like how does Dillin know that this person tried and failed to dox both his mom and himself? Because, like, to my understanding, the only mention of doxing was somebody pointed out to Dillin that he doxed himself at one point by pointing out that he used his full fucking name, what state he lives in, and there was some other third piece of information. But basically Dillin made it really easy to fucking find where he is just by the information that he himself put out there. And I guess Dillin took that as like a threat of doxing. That was the only mention that I have heard of Dillin's doxing on Kiwi Farms was when somebody pointed out to Dillin, hey dude, you kind of doxed yourself, and Dillin's like, what? You're gonna dox me? And it's like, no, no one said that.
Dillin, I think you're having your schizophrenic attack again. Did you take your medicine?
And similarly, the only thing that I've heard about Dillin's mom was like when people took like a snippet of his stream where like he's talking about Animal Crossing, and I guess he was talking about like the villagers or something like that. And when talking about the villagers, he said like, you know, keeping them happy or whatever, and how he could never do it. And he said like, if I wanted to get bitched at, I would go home to my mom. Like, that's the only mention of Dillin's mom that I know about. So, yeah, I don't know. Either he's getting bullshit information or he's just straight up lying to make himself look more sympathetic.
Yeah.
Which I believe it's the latter.
Yeah, not gonna lie. No. Oh, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I 100% believe that Dillin has read through all almost 200 pages of his Kiwi Farms page, personally.
I mean, he would, though. I wouldn't put it past...
No, for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him, you know, him reading, like, his own thread on Kiwi Farms and, like, silently plotting, oh my god, these goddamn assholes. How can I expose them without coming back to the internet?
I don't think he was trying to like expose them necessarily. I think he was just trying to do spin control, because that's how Dillin always reacts to things, is spin control.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that was the whole point of his rebrand. You know, you know, I always found it funny how he tried to frame it as like, oh, I just didn't like the direction my channel was going, and I wanted to be more positive. And it's like, oh man, huge coincidence that it happened right after your debate with Rogue.
You know, kind of sus there, Dillin, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, it was just wacky. I loved his bullshit lies, and he even lies in this fucking thing where, like, you know, he talks about like how I tried to explain why they were mistaken, and that didn't work. And it's like, no, you didn't try to explain why people were mistaken. You tried to justify your actions and be a smug prick about it simultaneously. Like, you know what I mean? And like, what was the misunderstanding? What exactly was the misunderstanding? Because the issues people had with you were like the main ones, if we're going over the bullet points real quick, was Jesse Pajamas, the stuff with Rogue, and the I guess the N-word stuff, the false copyright strikes. And every single time he either tried to justify or just lie and spin like why people were mad about this. Because with the Jesse Pajamas thing, he justified. With the Rogue stuff, I don't even know what the fuck to call that, because like where Rogue was like, I was sick, Dillin, and Dillin's like, well, you still should have called me. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Am I not important enough in your life? No!
No, you're literally...
No, you're fucking not!
You're literally just like a random person on the internet. You're not, my dude. Like, I have, like...
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have certain people on... Like, I have certain friends on the internet that I legit trust for, like, a long time. But, like, Dillin, my dude, you literally only knew Rogue for, like, at least 1 month.
I don't know what, like, the totality of their relationship is, but at the same time, like, even if you are close fucking friends with somebody, and you ask them, hey, why didn't you get back to me? And they said, oh, I'm sorry, I had to go to the hospital. That should be the end of the fucking conversation.
Exactly.
I mean? like it doesn't matter how close or how far of friends or acquaintances or whatever you are. The second the I had to go to the hospital point gets dropped, you just say, oh, I understand, I'm sorry. Like, or I feel bad for you or whatever. Basically, you just have a point of understanding now. You're like, oh, I understand, I get it. You don't like be like, well, you still should have called me. Like, are you the clingiest fucking ex-girlfriend that ever fucking existed? Rogue's literally lied up in a fucking hospital bed, like coughing up blood, and Dillin's like sitting by his bed, like phone in his hands, like, I still haven't heard from him. Like, fuck, dude.
You're just like.
So I don't.
Oh, go on.
Oh, go on.
I was about to say, like, there's just like dramatic like Spanish soap opera soundtrack playing in like the background of in the hospital.
That's the that's the beginning of the turbulence of their dramatic romance. Is Dillin's at the restaurant in his fanciest dress, and he's just like constantly looking at his watch, like angry that Rogue stood him up, and Rogue is like laid up in a hospital bed looking at the clock being like, oh please please wait for me. His phone was destroyed in the accident he had on the way to the date. Like, oh man, but for real, like it just again, like no matter how close or how far, the second somebody says sorry, I was in the hospital, that's it, that's done, it's over. Like, but Dillin again, like he still pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. Like, well, you should have called me. Well, you should have let me know. Well, you could have let me know after. I remember I read like an old thing. I read like an old thing, like back when their drama was like fresh, and where like Rogue was actually trying to be like reasonable with Dillin, and Dillin was just like pecking and pecking and pecking and pecking and being like, well, you should have told me later. You could have gotten back to me later. Like, bro. How important do you think you are in this dude's life? Like, people got shit going on, dude. Like, and by the way, if that's the standard that Dillin wants to hold people to, if at any point in time Dillin has ever forgotten to message somebody back or was too busy to do so, guess what? He's automatically the asshole in that situation by his own standards. No excuse. No. You can't say, "Oh, sorry, I was busy." Busy? Oh, I'm sorry, Dillin.
Dillin, you hypocrite. Oh.
Yeah. I didn't realize that when you're busy, but when other people are like dying, there's no excuse. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. Oh shit. And then going on to the final point that I was talking about, there was the shit with Shillin Dumbass and the false copyright strikes, where, you know, at first he tried to play tough guy, like he was like, "That's right, I copyright struck Shillin, and I'll do it again." And it's like, and then everybody like dogpiled on him, being like, "You're retarded." And then he was like, "I'm sorry, I said the N-word."
Sorry, I said the N-word. We're way past that now, Dillin.
Well, also, it's like, that's not even why fucking people were mad to begin with. Like, nobody was mad. Well, I should say a majority of his former audience weren't mad that he said the N-word. They were mad that he falsely copyright struck somebody who just took that little snippet and pointed it out. He was so fucking angry about it that, like, he falsely copyright struck them, and then like tried to spin why people were mad. Like, that's not why people were mad, and you fucking know it. Oh, man. But we did get a pretty sweet apology video out of it.
Oh, God. Like, that apology
I still
video.
love...
Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say, I still just love, like, the imagery of that, like, apology video where he's, like, burning in hell. Like, he had a special picture drawn up for it. Oh, shit, dude. I love that so much. Oh.
Oh, God.
But, you were gonna say about the apology video.
That fucking apology video, like, we already know that he isn't, like, fucking sorry, but listen. that shit was the goofiest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, I love one of the favorite things that somebody commented on my videos when I talked about it with was there was this woman, I don't know if she still watches me, but she used to watch me. Her name was Soul Emeralds, and she's a black woman, and like she pointed out one of the things in Dylan's apology was like, you know, he said something along the lines of like, I thought that I can use it, you know, within the proper context, but I see now that even if I use it, you know, in the proper context, people still get offended. And she was just like, yeah, it's the fucking N-word. Who would have guessed some people might be offended by your use of it?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Yeah, like, fuck, dude, like, yeah, even if you use it in proper context or whatever, naturally there are still gonna be people who are gonna be offended by it. In the same way, like, people are still gonna be offended if you say fucking retarded or the F slur. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm allowed to say retarded, by the way. I have a permanent R pass. I am retarded. Self-diagnosed.
Wait, hold on. I would just like to also announce that I also have the official F slur pass and the T-word pass. So, to anyone on Twitter out there that's like trying to find a way to like get me canceled, there's that for you, I guess.
Yo, who gives a shit, man?
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, and that's kind of the point, right? Is that it's like, again, nobody was mad. Well, again, I shouldn't say nobody, but like 95% of people weren't mad that Dillin just said the word. They were mad because he was falsely copyright striking Shillin for pointing out that he said it, and obviously he was just trying to cover that up because that was all that was in the clip was Dillin saying the N-word, and he hated that so much that, you know, he was just trying to cover that up. And the thing is that like, well, that's the dice you roll, dude. Like, either you never risk it and you don't say it, or you say it all the fucking time and maybe regret it one day. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, oh god, like I've said the R word a couple of times. Do I regret it? Currently not right now, but I know in the future I'm probably gonna cringe at myself for it.
Nah, dude. Retarded is a funny word. No, but for real, like, you know, you say some shit and like, again, either you own it or you fucking or you I don't know, like, you don't say it. That's just it. That's point blank bottom line. You know what I mean? And Dillin, again, is just a snivelly coward who can never live with the consequences of his own actions. So he always runs and hides, deflects, lies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just, he's just a really pathetic man, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Like, Dylan, like, amazes me on how pathetic he is. Like, not even, like, a comedy, like, sense. Like, he's legit just, like, really just sad and pathetic. And...
Well, Dillin is a... Oh, go on.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, you know, it's just really sad in general.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was gonna say, like, Dillin is just a very classic case on the internet of somebody, again, who's just a loser in every fucking possible aspect. And he gets, like, some modicum of fame or power from the internet, and it immediately goes to his head. And, you know, and he just is a fucking retarded asshole who's forgotten his, like, IRL worth. And I'm not trying to say that to, like, be a dick or whatever. I'm just saying that that's what happens to a lot of, like, dudes, like, in cases like this on the internet who get, like, again, who have no real life achievements or very minimal real life achievements, and then they get some little monicum of fucking fame, and it, like, they just can't handle it. They just can't deal with it. Like, it's so fucking important to them.
Yeah. But, like, I'm gonna say this right now, as kind of like a word of advice and kind of shitty advice. I don't know really, but if anybody like wants to start like YouTube, just do it as a hobby. Don't like go into it as like a job or shit. Like it's hard unless you're like doing shitty clickbait for kids. You know, it's like mentally straining and shit like that. Yeah.
Well, all that stuff aside, it's just like again, I think I agree with you in that like YouTube should just be a hobby until you get big. Like don't plan on getting big ever, because 90% chance that that's not gonna fucking happen. Your shit's gonna go nowhere and no one's gonna watch you and whatever. You know what I mean? Because people upload shit every day. Some people just get lucky. That's just how it is, right? And like, you know, you like, again, just do it as a hobby. And like what you really need to do, again, like, and I've said this a lot and there's a reason for it, is like you need to get real life achievements. You need to make something of yourself in real fucking life, because that shit, that's the shit that like is always going to be there for you, and you're always going to be able to rely and fall back on, because it's the same, you know, the YouTube game, even if you do make it big, like what's your longevity? 2 to 5 years. That's the average. And then you're going to be like back to where you fucking were. That's what happens, again, like 90% of the time, you know?
Yeah.
So you need to have some sort of foundation to build yourself off of, to be able to live with yourself outside of the internet, man. And to a certain extent, I get that more people than ever are terminally online because of all the lockdowns that happened and whatever, and the internet was like the only social stuff that they could do for like 2.5 years roughly now, I would say. Shit's starting to get lifted, but at the same time, like, getting back to the topic of Dillin is somebody who's been like terminally online since he got his first fucking computer. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't have the COVID excuse.
Yeah, like.
But
Oh, come on.
I was just gonna say, but I do agree with you in the sense that like Dillin himself is a cautionary tale, of somebody who you know had like a little taste of internet fame, let it go to his head, and then would do anything to keep it from dying.
Yeah. I get it, like with Dylan's like numbers at the time, like if we just like go off by like his archive numbers, you know, for the legendary 444 44,000.4k subscribers. I cannot speak. Oh god. Let's just like look at his fucking uploads for a fat chunky minute. Like his latest video that was uploaded like a fucking week ago, 1,000.3k views.
Mm-hmm.
That's like hella small considering like his fucking subscriber count. Like, I'm just saying.
Well, something you also got to keep in mind is that most of the subscribers on the account are dead subscribers anyway, and they have been for a while, because even when Dillin was doing well, you know, his total sub number was close to 50,000. We are just going to say 50,000 for, you know, convenience sake, right? So he had 50,000 subs, but like even a top end video for him would only get like 34,000. So that's like just over half of his subs translate into views. So immediately that tells you that like about half the subs are dead subs, right? And then Chris went away and he started trying to do more lolcow based content rather than Sonic and specifically Chris stuff, right? And that shit drops to like 10 to 17,000 views. And you know again, that tells you exactly what half of his audience is there for. Half of his audience is there for lolcow stuff, and the other half is there for Sonic stuff. And I've talked about this before and again, right?
Yeah.
What Dillin should have done is he needed like 5 separate channels to garner different audiences, so that like, oh, here's my lolcow channel, here's my Sonic channel, here's my gaming channel, here's my highlights channel. That way everybody who is there for Dillin for a specific reason like knows exactly where to go, and he would have had a more proper estimation for what people wanted and what people were there to see him for, and I fully believe that his subscriber count would have more accurately translated and reflected the numbers, right, that he would get per video. But like the way Dillin is seeing it is like he's a 50,000 sub channel, but only 10,000 people watched this video, which means that only a fifth of his audience has watched it, right? And so in his mind, immediately he's like, my shit's dying. And it's like, no, you have a false estimation of actually how big your audience is.
Yeah. Like, I remember, god damn it. I remember in, like, my really, really old channel, that was, like, fucking cringy ass shit. Hold on, let me see if I can, like, kind of try pull it up. Actually, wait, hold on, let me, like, share my screen real quick. Hold up. Alright. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Be forewarned, it's fucking cringy as shit. This channel was made when I was in fucking middle school and shit, so, yeah. Be warned, it's fucking cringy and I hate it. Yeah, so, fucking... Back in the day, I used to do, like, fucking commentary and shit, and, I'm going to say this right now, like, so far, like, just off my oldest video, like, for some goddamn reason, my top video was, like, a shit post on Sonic 93, and I'm like, okay, maybe people like hearing drama a bit more. So we started like doing fucking drama. Like talking about drama and stuff. And like almost like all my videos are like drama and shit. Not shit. And I thought, okay, you know, I'm not 800 plus subscribers, you know, maybe I can do a couple of shit posts here and there. No. Yeah. My fucking ship post on Master Duel it's like 83 views. Like that. I'm just saying, Dillin, word of advice here. If you want to like cover, and I know you already said this, but like if you want to cover different subjects, don't do it on your fucking main channel, my dude.
Yeah, no. Because like that's the thing,
Hey
right?
guys,
Is he talked
Dillin
about
here, and
No,
today
shit.
he talked about like I thought about doing a side channel for comics, but I thought that would be too hard. Like, dude, like, this is your fucking job, man. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, again, if you're gonna cover different subjects, you like. Also, how fucking hard is it to have multiple channels? Like, again, especially when this is your fucking job. Like, I get it if this is like your hobby and you're like, what? I don't want to do multiple channels. Like, I just want to make shit and throw it up there, and if people watch it, they watch it. Like, I get that shit, right?
Yeah.
But like, if you're planning to make a fucking career out of this, Jesus Christ, dude, put some fucking effort in.
Exactly.
You know who Dillin reminds me a lot of? Was I can't say his fucking name. I really can't say his name, but I don't know how many people know this. I used to be a firefighter, and when I was in the academy, we had this one fucking guy in our class who he reminded me a lot of Dillin. He was short, he was scrawny, and he was a fucking asshole to fucking everybody. Everybody hated this guy. He, like, I'm not joking when I say the mantra by the end of the year was fuck this dude. like that is how many fucking bridges he burned by being a fucking dickhead. And the reason why everybody hated him so much is because he was the laziest fucking piece of shit there. Like, you know, everybody else when we were you know, crawling around or pulling dudes or pulling hoes or like whatever the fuck we were doing, we were giving it 110% every day what we were fucking doing. And this dude, every single time the opportunity came up to volunteer to play the victim in like a scenario, he would immediately raise his hand, jump up and down, pick me, like, and he would fucking lay around the fucking fire ground and do nothing all fucking day. and there were other shit, like there was other shit, but it's not pertinent to how it reminds me of Dillin. But that's just how that's how that dude reminds me of Dillin, is that Dillin, you know, he took the easy way out, he took the lazy way out every fucking possible opportunity he had. He couldn't bother to put in the work on fucking anything, and whenever like people criticized him or tried to give him advice, he would act like a fucking know-it-all and be a dick to them. And you know, that's just and that's, you know, again, that's just how I feel he's going to be in every field, no matter where he winds up. You know?
Yeah. God.
Man, oh man.
Man. Hold on. Is there... Got it. Let me pull back up.
I was gonna say, is there anything else in particular you wanted to go over?
I mean... I don't really know, like, do you have anything, or...
Yes, I want to recover the stuff that we talked about with the cyclone last time.
Yes! I was like waiting. I was like itching, and I was like, "Oh my god, are we still going to talk about the cyclone?" Because
yes, we are going to talk about the cyclone. It is unavoidable.
Oh.
So I hate that comic. So
I hate it with a
fucking
violent
much.
passion.
Yeah, like so some of the stuff that I covered last time when I talked about this shit was immediately like problems with the story. All right, let's start with fucking chapter 1 here, shall we? Chapter 1, we meet 3 fucking no-name kids in the middle of a fucking unestablished haunted house, and one of them dies. The end. Wow, great chapter. I'm really invested. Really cool story, bro. I loved it.
Much
Like
wow.
typically when you do a chapter 1 of any kind of story, like you have to establish everything in that first chapter. And realistically, your first chapter should be really fucking long, because you got like a lot of ground to cover. Because you got to cover the main character, like roughly the world, their life, and like how they became a superhero, maybe, right? Or at the very least, like if you're gonna do an immediate res thing where it's like the first chapter is like we start off by seeing them a day in the life, which is good because immediately we get some like action in, and it's like, and it hooks people on like his powers or whatever. And then like chapter 2, we go like back in time where the character's like, yup, that's me. Bet you're wondering how I wound up in this situation. But, and I actually kind of thought I actually thought like that the boy in the first chapter was the Cyclone, and we were going to get like a superpower origin story for him. Like when the killer came at him, maybe like his powers awakened and he like blasted beams of light out of his hand, like in reaction, and then he like looks at his hands and he's like, whoa, and then we like flash forward to the future or whatever. No, it turns out that was just some random kid who gets fucking killed. And so like the first chapter sucks like dog shit, but then we get into like chapter 2 and something, or do you have anything in particular you want to say about chapter 1 before I just like lambast this whole fucking piece of shit?
I just want to rip into the art style real fucking quickly because
Yeah, go right
I
ahead.
have like a crying itch. Listen. I get, like, using references and shit, especially when it comes to, like, stem cells on, like, hardship, but what the fuck was that shack? Like, at first it was an abandoned factory, now it's a cave, and now it's now it's a house from fucking Chernobyl. No, I'm gonna have, like, a fucking stroke. Not only that, the fucking character design.
Really quickly, back on the house. That's a good point that I didn't even take into consideration. Is like the outside is an abandoned church, but the inside is like a dilapidated house. So like the outside and the inside do not match up. I didn't even consider that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I remember when I was like first reading it, I was like, okay, this is an abandoned house. No, you fucking look inside that shit. It's a goddamn cave. I was like, hold up, did we just like get teleports or something? Like, for a fat minute, I thought I somehow smoked a fat blunt. And I was listening and shit.
Like, also, like, again, the outside looks like a fucking church because, like, of the way that the building is set up, and the roof even has, like, a big cross at the top. But, like, it's not a church, so it's just a really... It's just really poorly designed. And also, like, it's in the middle of the woods. So, like, way off the beaten path, like, way outside of town, way off of society. So, like, again, it's just, like, this wouldn't be a good location for a church. And if you wanted to do, like, the whole dilapidated house thing, which the inside of it seems to suggest, then it should have looked like a fucking house on the outside.
I know.
God.
Oh,
it just doesn't fucking make sense.
Yeah.
And also, like, you were about to talk about character designs. I have two things I want to say character design wise. Well, I guess three. Let's get the obligatory out of the way. Everybody looks exactly the fucking same. Everyone looks fucking identical to each other, and I do not get why that was a decision that was made. But aside from that, I pointed this out to somebody else, and they were like, "Oh fuck, you're right." Like, because they were talking to me about like the Cyclone's mask, and how, like, aside from the fact that it looks stupid, it gives him like jowls on the side of his face, which makes the main character's face like really unappealing. And I was like, yeah, also it doesn't have a nose. Like when he puts on the mask, his like there's no place for his nose to go, and it's just a flat surface that goes down into the top of his lip. So it like crunches his nose back into his face, and it looks really bad it looks really off from a design perspective. And last thing. So Dillin at one point was insulting Linkara and the Lightbringer for color theory in regards to Dillin's I guess he said like the Cyclone has two different shades of black for his pants and his jacket, so that way they don't blend into each other. And it's like, oh well, you probably should have communicated that to your fucking artist who made the comic, because he doesn't do that. They're both the same shade of black. They blend into each other.
Yeah.
So
can I just like talk about like the fucking hero design real quickly? Like, I get that
oh yeah, go ahead.
Like, I get he was like trying to go for like streetwear and stuff, but my dude just looks like a fucking GTA character with cosmetics.
Yeah, like, there's a way that you can do superhero mask with like street clothes and make it look cool. Static Shock is a perfect example of that. But like, I guess we're getting into this now. Like, the Cyclone, the fact that he has like a secret identity at all, like the fact that he's called the Cyclone and wears a mask and shit like that, doesn't make sense to me, because like it seems to me that he's like kind of a government secret. Like, he lives in a basement with a metal door, implying that, you know, like he's kind of kept like locked down until he's needed. So it's again, it seems like, and he goes on like secret missions out of sight of normal people. And even if they did see him, so what? He lives in a fucking basement 23 hours a day. So like the idea of him having a mask and a secret identity and shit like that just doesn't even make sense from a fucking writing standpoint. But obviously it's there because, again, Dillin wrote this when he was like in the 7th or 8th grade, and he obviously never fucking updated it. because like these are things that that like a child thinks. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's a superhero, so he's gotta have a secret identity, like, even if it doesn't make sense to the plot.
Yeah. I remember Dillin like stating in his Discord, like, you know, something. I don't know the exact wording, but I know that he said something along the lines of, you know, it is a government type of superhero organization or some shit like that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, well, don't get me wrong, I'm fine with him going in like fucking streetwear, but at least make him look fucking professional, my dude. You know, don't make him. Oh, go on.
Here's a question: Did he ever clarify why he's called the Cyclone, even though he has light-based powers?
No, he never did.
Oh, cool. Well, and if I were to guess, I would say that would probably never get addressed, like even in story, because I don't think Dillin is self-aware enough to like rip on his own writing by like having like another character be like, wait, why are you the Cyclone even though you have a light-based powers? Like that would be like a fun little, you know what I mean? Like, you know, again, self-referential humor, like what the Tails Gets Trolled guy did, like where, specifically where like Shadow the Hedgehog is like reading a book or something in chapter 1, but it looks like he's knitting, and like people were like cracking jokes about that, so in like future chapters Shadow like actually knits. Like, you know what I mean? Like he can laugh at himself or something like that, but I feel like with Dillin, it would just never it just never would get brought up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh god.
But is there anything else you wanted to say about like the designs and shit?
I just want to say one other thing real fucking quickly. What is wrong with everybody's hands? Everybody's hands look like fucking furry claws, and I can't fucking handle it.
That's because they all have Sonic the Hedgehog proportions. I'm not joking. They all have squat bodies, long limbs, big hands, big feet, big head.
Oh my god.
Like they have Sonic proportions. And I really don't get, like, I get that Dillin is a Sonic fan, but like you should recognize that there's a reason why whenever Sonic is alongside humans besides Eggman, they don't fucking draw, like they don't make them look the same, and it's because it looks fucking weird. Like the reason they do it with Eggman is because he's supposed to be a comedy gag villain shaped like a fucking egg. Like, ugh. But shit, man. Another thing I was just gonna say is like in chapter 2, when we're like introduced to the Cyclone, like he immediately comes off as like fucking unlikable because you know, the cyborg guy, who by the way, even though he is a government agent, has the same hairstyle as the Cyclone. And like if you wanted to say like, oh, the Cyclone has that hair because he's like a moody teenager or whatever, okay, fine, I get it. Why the fuck does his government agent cyborg dad have like the same emo haircut as his son? Like he should be rocking like a buzz cut or something. But something tells me that the artist just didn't know how to make that fit with like the character design's head. So just again, based on the fact that every single fucking character has the same hairstyle and same face. But anyway, like we're introduced to the Cyclone, and he immediately comes off as unlikable because like the cyborg dad is like, wake up, I got a job for you, and then the Cyclone is like, I told you I want the day off, and it's like, bro, you were sleeping on a fucking countertop in the middle of the day. You're you clearly don't value your own fucking time. So why should it matter if you get a day off? Like typically when you do like the superhero cliche of main character wants a day off, like typically you have them do something with it so that you feel empathetic for them, like you feel bad for them when it gets interrupted. Like you have them on a date, or seeing a movie, or hanging out with friends, or like hell, playing video games online. You just have them do something that the audience member can like relate to and like be like, man, I know I would feel bad if I had to go to work if I was in the middle of a game of, I don't know, fucking Counter-Strike or some shit, right? But the Cyclone isn't even napping in a bed. He's napping on a countertop, which tells me that he was so bored with his day off that he literally just fell asleep right where he was sitting. And again, that tells me that A, he doesn't value his time, and B, he wasn't even fucking doing anything anyway. So it doesn't matter that he gets a day off. If anything, he should be excited by the prospect of a new mission because now he has fucking something to do. But no, like he fucking bitches about it.
Oh god. Like Dylan's, I want to say shit about Dylan's writing, but like 9% of it has been already like said. So like I just want to say one more thing. The dialogue in this fucking comic makes me want to fucking puke. Because I feel like I'm in a goddamn fever dream reading the comic.
You know, you guys really tend to pick the most cliche hideouts. Like, ugh. The part that I was fucking, like, physically cringing at was when he was quipping to the monster, while dodging. Like, a creepy crypt keeper, a spooky undertaker, maybe. Like, dude. Like, ugh. And, like, the thing is that we're obviously... It'd be one thing if, like, being lame was part of the Cyclone's character, right? It would be one thing if, like, he's supposed to be awkward and cringy and try hard, right? Like, those are his character flaws that he needs to, like, overcome. And we get you know what I mean? Like, other characters, like, talk shit on him for it as a way to point out that, like, he's in the wrong or whatever. But no, like, other characters literally suck his dick. Like, in chapter 3, there's a point where and like, also to give an example of, really quickly, in chapter 2 when he fights the monster, an example of like him, like, if him being cringy and try hard was like a character flaw rather than something we were supposed to like about him, have him, you know, duck out of the way and like quip exactly like he did, but then he gets like overconfident and the monster like gets a hit off on him. You know what I mean? Like, while he's quipping, because it's like, oh, you're actually not that good. You're a scrub and you're a tryhard. But no, that doesn't happen because the Cyclone is actually like really cool, you guys. Like, so like that shit doesn't happen. And in chapter 3, we get like the Cyclone is like fighting a shadow monster. And there's a point where, you know, one of the characters, the cyborg, says something about like he's talking to like some third character and the cyborg is like, give him a minute, he's brilliant, he'll figure it out. And then like the Cyclone's fighting the shadow monster and he's like, wait a minute, the shadow monster would probably be weak to lights. And then he just blasts him and kills him, and like his dad is on the other end. He's like, oh, I knew you could get it right, you're a fucking genius. And it's like first of all, like, shadow monster weak to light is not a clever solution. That is like baby's first shit. Like, you know, like that'd be like if he was fighting like an ice monster and he's like, wait a minute, maybe he's weak to fire? Whoa! Like, and then somebody else is like, whoa, Cyclone, you're right, I never would have thought of that. like it's not clever. It's like it's just really stupid, actually. That, like, it tells me that he's actually a moron, that he couldn't figure out that the shadow monster is weak to light right away. Like, you couldn't figure that out by looking at him. Like, and then like it also isn't like a good solution for the Cyclone because he has light-based powers. So he just blasts him with like a beam of light and fucking like wins the fight instantly. And You know what I mean? That's like that's like if you were fighting a guy like bare-fisted and you were like, wait a minute, he's a human, which means he's weak to bullets, and then you pulled out a gun and shot him. Like you weren't clever, you were just stupid and forgot you had a gun. And that's just all there is to the Cyclone. And then I skimmed chapter 5, but I also saw that in chapter 5, like, there's a moment where, like, there's like some TV guy and he's like talking to the Cyclone, and the Cyclone talks for a really long fucking time, and then like the TV guy's like, you beat me in a battle of words, and then like the Cyclone escapes or some shit. And again, it's just like the Cyclone, first of all, obviously the Cyclone is a self-insert character, right? We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
There's a reason I gave him this voice. But like, because he is a self-insert character, he is not allowed to fail. Like, he has to succeed in everything he fucking does. And first of all, that, like, you know who that reminds me of? It reminds me of fucking Sonichu. In his own comic, because Sonichu is not allowed to fail. And obviously this is before Sonichu supplanted Chris, or I'm sorry, Chris supplanted Sonichu as the main character, where then Chris never well, no, Chris did fail. Chris failed, actually, in his comic. There were times that he got beaten up. There were times that he got knocked down. Like, yeah, he always won out in the end, but there were times where, like, he failed. At one point, he gets trapped in the dark mirror hole before Crystal takes his place. At one point, he gets, like, beaten up by jerk-ops before Sonichu saves him. Like, he's failed with women multiple times in the comic, which was, like, the entire point of, the comic was for him to get his heart sweet from the ground up. But, like, fucking Sonichu is better written than the Cyclone. Like, holy shit, dude. But getting back to my original point, like, the Cyclone never fails. The Cyclone never even the Cyclone never even falters. Like, he's always right, he's always smart, he's always clever, he's always he never even gets hit in any of the fights that he's in. Like,
oh my god.
that's how much of a fucking Mary Sue he is. Dude, like, so as a result, there is no conflict, there's nothing to, like, grab a hold of me, and it also just doesn't help that the Cyclone has a fucking shitty character, because he's like, oh, I'm so apathetic and edgy, and like, oh, I have a dark past. You want to know what his dark past is? I'll fucking tell you what his dark past is, because I can already guess. I know what it is. Like, I know we're never gonna get the true whatever, but I can tell you what it is. Do you want to know why the Cyclone is so edgy, and why his dad is a cyborg, and why his mom isn't around? It's because when he was a fucking kid, his powers awakened, and he accidentally killed his mom and crippled his dad. And that's why he's so edgy. That's why his dad's a cyborg. That's why his dad tries to teach him about responsibility. That's why his mom isn't around. Like, that's what it is. I fucking would bet money on it that's the Cyclone's origin story that we never fucking got.
Exactly.
Because it is the most generic fucking thing I can think of. Man.
Did you want to say something more?
Well, I was just gonna say, and that's why I don't even like covering the Cyclone, man, is because like it's not something that you can even point and laugh at and be like, haha, man, isn't this so bad that it's funny? And it's like, no, it's just shit. It's really bad. And if I wasn't covering it for a video series project, I would never read it again. Like, I'll tell you this, sometimes I go back and I watch some of, like, my older videos to, like, kind of re-laugh at some of the drama that's happened, right? Like, I'll go back and I'll be like, haha, yeah, that was funny that he did something so stupid. I've never once rewatched the Cyclone videos I did, because I hate it that much. I don't want to relive it.
Oh god. The Cyclone gives me, like,
Ugh.
PTSD. Like, the 2 hours I spent fucking reading it. And to this day, there are actually still people complaining about it about my live stream covering the cyclone being 2 hours long. And y'all don't realize this. It was 1 in the morning. I was sleep deprived, and I had to read 5 fucking chapters and give out my criticism as someone that's been doing art for almost like 20 fucking years. And I actually remember getting like a comment saying, "Oh my god, where's your 20 years of doing comics?" First off, I didn't say I did comics. I said I did art. There's a very clear fucking difference. And shit. and two, even if I like don't fucking do comics and shit, you know, I can tell when a comic is shit or not, my dude.
Well, it also doesn't help that like when you know, chapters 3 and 5 specifically are like nothing but word salad. Like they are filled with so much those chapters in particular are filled with so much dialogue that they could be like fucking novels. Like, or chapters in a novel, because nobody shuts the fuck up. Oh man. By the way, real quick, I just want to ask, is the audio capturing me this time just because that was an issue from last time?
Hold on, let me like double check before you're actually about to like hear shit. Oh, yeah, it's working. Thank God.
Okay, good. Because I'm not gonna lie, it just popped into my head now because we're like like an hour and something into this. And I was just thinking like, oh yeah, I was just thinking like, I'm just imagining getting like that text again of like, your audio didn't capture. It's like, are we gonna do this a third time? Oh man, but for real, like it's just a shit comic, and like it's poorly written, it's poorly drawn, and like when I initially said, I said like all the way back in like my chapter 1 coverage of it that like, oh, the art's not that bad, and like, but like I was coming at it from like a perspective, when initially I said it wasn't bad, I was coming at it from the perspective of like, I'm not like an artist. I can't draw for shit, right? Like I'm terrible at drawing, so it like at first I was kind of like, man, I don't feel right like criticizing somebody who could obviously do a much better job than I do drawing. But at the same time, like when you look at it with like a critical eye, when you're like when you look at it from like an objective viewpoint, it's like, no, the art is actually bad. Like it's you know, the stylistic choice was awful. The action composition is like horrendous and hard to decipher. I really hate the choice that it's like a fucking black and white like a manga. It's like there just several decisions that if I personally was making a comic, I would never fucking do, especially since it has the tone that it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Ugh. And not to mention, again, we're going back to this criticism of every character looking the same. Like at least if it was colored, there would be some way to distinguish them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, maybe this guy's black. Well, actually, knowing Dillin, he wouldn't put any black guys in his comic. But, but you know, maybe this guy has black hair. Maybe this guy has blonde hair. Maybe this guy, I don't know, has red hair. Maybe this character is more tan. You know, something along those lines that would at least let me be able to draw like different versions of these people in my mind, as opposed to them all looking fucking identical. Ugh.
But yeah. So I was gonna point out this like specific panel real quickly. Hold on, I'm gonna plug in something real quick because oh my god, I'm about to have like a fucking field day with this one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Restart car. Okay. Ow, fuck. I just fucking cramped my foot. I just fucking cramped my foot. No. Ow. Oh my god. Ow. It's. Why does this happen to me every time?
Why does this happen to me? That's Dillin every time. He's got to rebrand his channel. Oh yeah, well you didn't talk about Frosty DT.
We have to! Oh my god.
Yeah, well you pull that up. So I guess I'll talk about this real quick. So during all the rebrands, one of the rebrands that happened for like 1 day only was Dillin as Frosty DT, which some people were like wondering what the fuck that means. But people leaked shit in his Discord server, and the name Frosty DT came from the idea that Dillin had a Dragon Ball Xenoverse character named Frosty. He was a Frieza race, so naturally he had to give him a fucking retarded fucking like ice pun name, because apparently if you're a Frieza race, you have to do that. No, you can't think outside of the box. You got to give him a fucking retarded ice pun name, even if it sounds gay as fuck, like Frosty. And he was just like, and my initials are DT. There, see? Frosty DT. And it's like, bro. That was awful and hilarious.
Yeah.
I miss Frosty.
Oh shit. No, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Okay, hold on. So, welcome to me oh my god, no. Okay. So, this is fucking glitchy now. So, let's see how fast I can give someone epilepsy, because on my end, like, my program is fucking flashing like shit. But yeah, so, basically, so I'm about to have a fucking field day with this. So, first off, I just want to say, the chest makes him look like a girl. Like recently, the chest will be, like, more flat and stuff. And also, I just want to say, he has no fucking shoulder. Like, his shoulder bone got, like, fucking dislocated. Because, like, if, just going by, like, the shading, if this is his neck, you know, reasonably, you know, the shoulder bone's gonna be, like, here. No, his fucking shoulder is, like, fucking over here. And so,
well,
like,
something you gotta keep in mind is that this is a self-insert character, and Dillin has a very womanly figure. So I feel like the artist did a very good job in capturing that, actually. But you're right about the shoulder problem.
yeah. And also, like, and also, let me just, like, resize this. Also, like you already said, this dude has, like, no fucking nose. And also, I just want to point out something real quick. If this is, like, the dude's neck, and going off, like, on, like, fucking hell, I'm going to strangle Discord. Swear to God. Okay. Change windows.
Also, look at where his ear sits on his head.
Oh yeah,
Like, it's like down by his jawline.
I actually didn't realize that. Oh my god. Not only that,
It's like right next to his mouth.
yeah, not only that, his fucking ear is huge. Like, this is like the size of his ear. His ear is like this half the size of his head. Like,
Yeah, it's almost like if you were to, it kind of, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of you know that skeletal version people drew of She Came for Quick? like where they drew like Chris's like forearms like, you know, like longer than his whole torso and shit like that, and like pointed that out. This makes me think of like if you were to do a similar thing with like this frame of the Cyclone, like basically his hair would be his like skull, because it doesn't take into account like that his hair and his head are like, you know, kind of like two separate things. It's like, oh well, this is where the hairline is on the like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's just like if you didn't think of them as like skull first and then hair after, like you just drew them simultaneously.
Yeah, exactly. But as I was like about to say, see how like his eyes are like underneath his hair and shit? So if we like go back to this fucking panel and stuff, we can see like, you know, the eye hole for his max are like up here. And going by
Mhm.
the angle of his hair and stuff, we can conclude that his eyes are like meant to be over here, kind of.
Oh my god, you're right. That's my new headcanon, is that the mask is the wrong, like, doesn't fit his face and he can't see shit at all. Oh man, dude.
Oh god. But yeah, that
As for sorry, real quick, I was just gonna say, as for like but as for real with like the chess shit, like I get what the artist was trying to go for, because it's like, oh, the Cyclone is like buff, like Dillin, and so he's like, his chest is like puffed out to emphasize his pectoral muscles, and then it like goes down because it's like it's supposed to like taper into a V line, but he's also wearing baggy clothes, so it like fades back out and looks like he's got birth-giving hips. So like this is just like a fundamental mistake, in the sense that like you shouldn't try to like emphasize his muscles through baggy clothes. Like his shit should either not be baggy and be tight, or it should be like 100% baggy, so that it doesn't give off like a weird like body silhouette,
yeah, exactly. And I just want to go over like his like hips real quickly. So going by like this angle, we can like conclude that his hips are like right here. And like recently, hips normally are like, just going off like this angle and stuff. It'll probably like look something like around like this. Don't quote me. I fucking hate drawing thighs, even though I'm a thigh woman myself. But but listen. These thighs look hella wonky. Not only that, hold on, let me just like erase this real quick. Not only fucking that, his sleeve actually like blends into like his pants and coat. So I'm more confused on what this part is like meant to fucking be. Like, I know it's a thigh, but what the fuck is going on with it?
He's just got very thick, meaty thighs, okay? Again, he's really buff, like Dillin. But no, this is the issue that like I was bringing up earlier, that like Dillin said in his Lightbringer review, but didn't even fucking, I guess, notice or mention to the artist actually drawing his comic, was he was like, the Cyclone has 2 different shades of black for his pants and his jacket, and it's like, no, he fucking doesn't. Like, not in the actual official release of the comic, you dingus. Like, he's just fucking one big blob.
Yeah, like I get it if you're trying to go for like a manga or a manga aesthetic and shit, but at least properly and like fucking line your shit, don't have everything be like, black on black lining. There's a reason why in manga sometimes if a person has like pure black hair, the only real shading on it is gonna be like white highlights and stuff like that.
Also, by the way, something I'm noticing now is like what you pointed out with like the shoulder stuff. I don't necessarily think that that's supposed to be his shoulder way down. I think that's once again like just, I think that that's a different mistake, in that like I think his shoulder is where it's supposed to be, but I think that like that's supposed to be like a little bit of bicep muscle in his arm, but it ended too early, and then he just was like, fuck it, like continued with it like a straight line down into the forearm. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, now I see it. Okay.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be like if you could like draw it like go all the way down to his forearm kind of thing, like
forearm.
I know, yeah, like that's supposed to be like a bicep muscle, but he just ended it too early.
So now it looks like he has like 2 shoulders on his arm.
Yeah, I guess the Cyclone has really high up insertion points on his fucking bicep muscles. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Another thing I kind of want to point out, is like the shading on here. Like, I get it, like, I kind of get the cross hash aesthetic and stuff, but it does not work. Like, it legit.
Wait, could you also?
Huh?
Could you go down a little bit?
Yeah.
To his chest and shit.
Yeah.
Like a little bit further up. I feel like the lighting is also a little bit wonky, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because like there's more.
wonky.
Because the lighting goes down to the lighting is like halfway across his chest, and like I get that he's like turned to the side slightly, but the thing is that like if you go up to his face, like the whole face is obscured in shadow, but if you go down to his chest, like the whole only half of it is. Like if like you see what I'm saying? It's like the light goes a little bit too far over on his chest. Like it should cover more of his face up top if it was all coming from the same light source. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was actually about to say something about the light source. Like, the light source here is, like, super fucking wonky. Like, I get it. Like, the light source, hold on. Let me switch of color real quick. Like, the light source, like, is, like, coming from the back, if I'm...
Yeah, it's coming from directly behind him. It's coming from directly behind him.
Okay, so, if it's coming from the back, then, hold on.
Wait, hold on. I think I might have figured it out. Could you go back down to his hand, the one that's, like, raised up?
Yeah?
Is he, like, activating his power there? And that's, like, a secondary light source, and that's supposed to be what's coming off of his chest? Because if it is, then it should illuminate his arm more, and also, again, his face more.
Oh, yeah! Huh. Okay.
But, like, that's so poorly communicated because, like... It's just his hand is white. Like, it doesn't actually project any light.
Yeah, actually, can I just talk about his hand for a minute? His hand looks fucking jacked. Like, first off, I'm not... Hold on, let me just, like, move this real fucking quick. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, let me switch to more color real quick.
By the way, really quickly, I just made that position with my hand, and it fucking hurt. Like, I tried to mimic it as closely as possible, and it like actually hurt my fingers.
Oh no!
To put them in that position.
But yeah, damn. So, first off, we have god damn it. Let me go back to my brush. So yeah. We have, like, a random fucking finger over here. You know, that's popping off from nowhere because it's, like, poorly communicated. Second off, his fucking hand looks demented as hell. Like, I already said that it looks like a furry hand, but this just fucking proves it. Because, like, just going off, like, the sleeve, the rest would probably be here. His hand would probably be something like this.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, you're right. If his wrist is there, then his hand is way too, like, the actual hand itself is way too fucking small, and then the fingers, they don't have all the proper joints.
Exactly. Not only that, there's a random fucking finger over here. So it's like, and it's not, and the artist didn't, like, even show where this finger fucking came from. Because...
Oh yeah, you're right, because his thumb is compressed into his middle finger. So it's like, it's just weirdly jutted out there. Like, when I'm using my own hand as a reference, it's like, again, first of all, it hurts like shit. But secondly, like, oh man, it just, yeah, again, like, just the amount of detail put into, like, the fingers themselves is, like, non-existent.
Yeah, like, and also, like, I get it, how sometimes people, like, draw thick fingers or some shit. I personally kinda do it, but oh my god, these fingers are way too dummy thick. Like,
Yeah, also the pinky is as thick as the thumb,
oh yeah, like,
which really makes the ring finger look insanely tiny by comparison. And then also like his index finger is longer than his middle finger, because like his middle finger isn't bent at all. So like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not bent in at all. It's like fully extended out, and then his first finger is pointer finger is jutted out, but like the length is wrong. So he's just got a really fucked up hand.
But yeah, another thing kind of relating to the hands, like the hand here, like again, it's like a half shot, but it also looks kind of jacked because, hold on, you know, going off by perspective, this would be the rest. So, hands are normally in kind of like a square V shape, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And like this is the rest. So, like.
Oh, so his wrist would be way too. I get what you're saying. His wrist is like giant compared to how his hand should be. And also,
yeah, no. Go on.
I was just gonna say, yeah, no. It's just like, I'm glad that you're like pointing this shit out to me, because like again, like I'm not a fucking artist. I don't really got like the eye for this shit. But like when you're explaining it to me, I'm like, oh yeah. You're fucking right.
You're welcome. Thank you. But yeah, another thing I was gonna point out was that, you know, just going off like this sleeve alone, like we can tell, you know, the coat is meant to be baggy and thick. This sleeve, however, looks super fucking skinny, and like it blends in way too much with, like, if we just went by the original hand alone, it blends in way too fucking much with the hand, so it makes it look like, you know, the sleeves are completely fucking different from the actual coat design, which is meant to be baggy and thick. This sleeve,
yeah, it's really just, I was just gonna say, it's just a bad idea to like give your character like baggy clothes like this, I feel, because you run into problems like this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like, I get the aesthetic of like wearing baggy clothes. I personally like wearing baggy clothes. God damn it. I personally like wearing baggy clothes and shit, but the way the artist like fucking did it, like, it doesn't fucking work at all.
You know who else likes wearing baggy clothes?
Who?
Especially in his online dating profile pics. You know the picture I'm talking about. Oh shit. But yeah, no, imagine if we did get like a shirtless scene with the Cyclone and we see that he actually sags his pants that fucking low. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Can you actually like see, like, you know, just, can you actually like see my screen and stuff? I'm like scared now that it's like not popping up. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, thank God. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, another thing I wanted to point out was like the collar on his jacket's also kind of wonky.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially when you take into account that this is a hoodie.
Wait, that's meant to be a hoodie?
Yeah, go back to the if you still have like the tab open.
Yeah.
Go back to the one where he's like going across the cityscape. Like scroll down.
Okay.
There's one where you can see it clearly right there.
Oh my
It's a hoodie.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not a track jacket, it's a fucking hoodie.
Oh my God. Okay.
Which means that collar is even worse.
Okay, well, now I have another thing to point out about the fucking jacket. First off, you know, normally in hoodie, you know, the shit's connected at the back and stuff because, you know, you're supposed to put it over your head like a normal hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
There's no connection line for the other part of the hoodie in the back.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, also, like, I don't know, it feels like the hood is like, well, I don't know. I guess it's just because the hair is so fucking massive. Because if we actually look at the Cyclone's hair compared to his face, and even compared to his hands, like his face is fucking tiny, right? And like that hood is like tiny as fuck too. But like his hair is so fucking tall that it looks like his head wouldn't even fit in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, again, it's just kind of like a fucked proportions thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So keep that in mind now with whatever you were going to say about the collar. Is that's a hoodie?
Okay. Let me switch to another color. So like, if we're going off the original drawing, you know, normally a hoodie, you know, kind of looks like this. You know, shit like that, because
Yeah.
this makes me think, oh, this is a fucking color shirt. And not only that, even if it was a fucking collar shirt, it's poorly drawn, because let me just, like, god damn it. So, going off, like, this side of alone, if we were to, like, do like, a little perspective line of it, this side right here is way too fucking tall compared to this side. Like, I get it's kind of, like, folded over, but my dude...
No, you're absolutely right, because his body is turned to the side, which means that collar should be further back in the distance, which means it should be smaller, but it's even, which means that if he were to stand forward, the one to his right side collar would be like twice the size of the one on the left. So it's just a fucked perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying now, because they end in the same spot, but his body is like twisted and angled, so they shouldn't be the same height. And I love the again, because his body is turned, you should be able to see the hood going down the back, but like you can't, because I think that this is just like a mistake. Like, I think the artist literally just forgot that it was a hoodie and thought it was like a track jacket for like this panel specifically.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, another thing I want to point out about, like, the outfit in general. Let me switch to another color. Goddamn, we're about to turn fully gay with the amount of colors I'm going through in this goddamn rainbow.
Yeah, we're running out of colors. There's only so many mistakes we can point out.
Another thing I want to point out, like, in the coat, I know I'm ripping into the fucking outfit a lot, but hear me out, guys. Like, hold on, let me go back to the fucking panel again. So, over here...
Also real quick, sorry, just the fact that you pointed back to it. Like, in the panel we're dissecting to no end, the collar ends in a point, in like an edge, but here it's like, it goes all the way back, like in one smooth, like, line to create the hood.
Yeah! Oh my god, I actually didn't realize that. Oh my god.
Also, is he missing a finger?
Wait.
In this panel that we're looking at right now? In the fist facing us.
Oh my god, he is missing a finger. Not only that, his fucking thumb is large as fuck.
Yeah, his thumb. I get what they're going for with the thumb, but the perspective is off. But it looks like he's missing the final digit on his right hand there.
Oh my god. Not only that, his fucking finger over here, I don't know what finger it is. Like, I'm looking at my own hand, and I'm just gonna guess that it's meant to be, like, the fucking pinky. That's the large-ass fucking pinky.
No, that's his index finger.
That's his index finger? Oh my god.
Yeah, but you know, that's in line with the other picture that we saw where his index finger was large as fuck. It's bigger than his middle finger. Yeah, no, when you use your own hand as like a reference also, if you look like his like so when you use your own hand as a reference, like he's got like a fucked up knuckle there too. Because like his sorry, like I'm trying to describe it with words, but like because like the knuckle is at the very top, right? And
Yeah.
then his it goes off into like the first edge there, yeah, like right there. Like that shouldn't be like that if he's making a fist, because when you make a fist, like that shit is all like flat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like way off to the side and like sticking out like as if he was like doing like a one knuckle punch kind of thing. But like you don't do that with your first finger, and also like if that were the case, then like down lower, the rest of his fist would look different. So it's just a scuffed perspective.
Yeah, another thing referring to this panel over here, so you see how, like, no, god damn it, no, stop, okay. Okay, sorry, my computer was, like, glitching out for a minute. So you see over
Gotcha.
So you see how, like, over here, like, his fingers, like, close and folded and stuff, over here, you know, over here recently, you know, the finger, you know, there will be like a curve here to signify, you know, a digit, you know, the finger like going into the hand.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're absolutely right. But it's still bad, but that's at least consistent with the other pictures where we can see that they're missing like they're missing the final bend in every single one of their fingers. Like if you go back to that other picture and like look at his hand, you'll see that too. Like the final, like their fingers only bend in 2 spots instead of 3.
Yeah.
So at least it's consistently bad. Oh shit, man. But what were you? I distracted you from like one of your other points, like way back. Like what was something else you were gonna point out?
So another thing I want to point out on like the coat, I think it was the coat, I don't know. But yeah, another thing I wanted to point out on like the coat, like, you know, just going off like the whole baggy idea. First off, like aside from that blending in too much in the background and shit, like if we just go off like the idea of, you know, this is like, you know, this is like the main perspective of the coat, and you know, then over here, and this is like, I know it's like poor shading and outlining and stuff, so I'm not going to rip too much, but over here, like then the coat would be kind of look like this in perspective form, but the coat over here is like this long.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's the same issue with like the collar.
Yeah,
Dude, I would so love if somebody like drew like basically like this version of the Cyclone, like standing from the front, and just like one side of his jacket is like way longer than the other. Oh man. But also if we go back down to you'll see what I'm talking about, or what I talked about earlier. If you go back down to like his jacket, you'll see that it curves in and then it curves out, as though if we were following like the line of anatomy, like how you pointed out, it gives him a very womanly figure, because like it starts like big up top with like a puffy chest, and then it goes into his hips, and then it comes back out again, giving him literally an hourglass figure, right?
yeah.
And it's like if it was baggy, it would just hang straight down.
Oh.
But also if it just laid straight down, the artist, you know, didn't give like any because like if we look down to the pants and the jacket as an example, they don't outline the distinctive lines between the jacket and the pants. So if they were to like actually have the jacket be baggy and go straight down, then the silhouette that the Cyclone would cut would look like just one giant blob.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, just really something else. You know how I already said the hip is like super fucking jacked?
Yeah.
I just realized how fucking jacked it is. So you know how like over here, you know, this is like the main waist and stuff?
Yeah.
So that would mean like the hip starts like around over here. The hip in this panel starts over here.
Oh my, yeah. He's got them big birthing hips. He'll make a good childbearing wife, that Cyclone.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked if anybody actually made like futanari porn of like the Cyclone.
Well, did you see somebody? Did you tell me there was somebody who like made like fan art
Oh
between
my
like
god.
the dad of the Cyclone and like
Oh,
their
no.
own like OC character or some shit like that. Like,
Oh my god. Okay, for
that was
that was fucking cringe. Okay, hold on. For that, we have to go in incognito mode because sadly the mod somehow found out that I was 17 and not 18. Okay. Kiwi. Fucking. No, god damn it. I swear to god, it was fucking somewhere. God damn it.
yeah. I don't know what what page it was on, but I saw it and it was funny.
Okay. I swear to god. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I think it was like over here. Load. Yeah, here it is. Look at this fucking curse shit.
You know what would be really funny? Because
What?
that looks an awful lot like the Cyclone. Is if you just changed the colors and removed the horn and the tail, and then it's fucking incest porn between father and son. I'm sure Dylan would love that.
Dylan would have like a fucking seizure if he saw that.
Yeah, incest porn between his two characters. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But what delicious cringe. Nom, 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 nom.
Yes.
Ugh. Oh god. Fuck me, dude. Like that was. Ugh.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna lie. This also makes me think, like, you know, obviously the Cyclone does have like some unironic fans, but like, it's based on the fact that like when Dylan offered like physical copies of the Cyclone, you know, he had like he had 20 copies, and he was like, oh, 6 of them sold, which, by the way, to my knowledge, only 6 of them sold. But at the same time, that's 6 more than I was expecting.
Like, I was not actually expecting anyone to, like, fucking buy the physical copies of the comics, considering, like, they were, like, $15 a fucking month for, like, barely, not even, like, 10 fucking chapters. So it's, like, only 4 to 5 chapters only. And
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Did you say that he was charging $15 a month for this shit?
yes, on his Patreon.
What? What? Are you
I'm not kidding
fucking
you.
with me right now?
I am not fucking with you.
What the fuck?
No, I'm not fucking with you. Hold on. I have to screenshot. I still have, like, the shot on...
He was... Oh my god.
I know. Hold on. let me go over here real fucking quick.
You should be doing this for fucking free with this kind of quality. Jesus Christ.
I know. Hold on. There it is, over here. Fucking $15 a month for the first 4 chapters, counting the bonus chapter. But no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now, is that for the physical copy, or is that just for him to write it?
For the physical copy.
Still too much.
I know!
Like, ugh. Jeez.
Yeah, and I remember, like, on the original tweet where he was, like, where I think it was either him or fucking Cloud9 celebrating the fact that he, like, sold 6 copies and shit. I remember actually doing my research and math on this because, you know, I'm taking comedy class, so why the fuck not? So I was like, okay, listen here, you little shit. Going by him holding, like, hold on, let me see if I can, like, find it again. You know, going off by him, oh, okay, no, don't do this to me. Okay, my computer is about to fucking crash. Be forewarned. We are running into technical difficulties. Not again. Please, no.
It's fine. But what were you saying about, like, the comic?
Okay, so basically, going off by him holding the picture here, we can tell that it's a paperback copy.
Oh, yeah.
Not paperback, fucking square bound copy and shit. So, I actually did some math, and turns out fucking he either paid $120 or $110 to, like, print all 20 copies of his book. And this was before I knew that he was charging $15 a month per copy. So I actually did more research, and I found out the average price for a square bound fucking... let me see if I can, like, still pull up the tweets if my computer doesn't, like, have a seizure. Okay, so I said going, you know, the average price for a square bound copy of a comic is, like, either $5 or $3, around those prices. And so I said,
okay, what you're not getting, Udon, is that, like, you're not taking into account the exclusivity factor, okay? There's only 20 of these beautiful books in existence. Oh. I guarantee that's what he's thinking in terms of price-wise, like...
Yeah, I think that was what he was, like, going for price-wise, but here's the thing. You know, you're already fucking killing yourself if you're shipping to the US only. Like, I'm pretty sure he had some international fans considering, like, his demographic, like, the amount of active subscribers at the time. But, my dude, you're committing, like, economic suicide by shipping US only.
Either way, like, even if he did make a profit, right, which I doubt, but even if he did make a profit, like, by overcharging for these books, it's still, like, this is still a massive fucking failure because 20 books is not that much, especially for someone of Dillin's size. Like, especially considering, like, even then, you know, he was still getting, like, 400 to 1,000 views per video, right? So, like, that's roughly what his audience is. He couldn't even get 20 people out of that. Let's just use the high number, 1,000. He couldn't get 20 out of 1,000 concurrent viewers to buy this shit.
I know. And I was like, hey, you're not actually turning a profit. You really shouldn't be fucking proud, you know. And you know, and I know I kind of sounded harsh in the original tweets, but this was coming from someone that actually that was taking an that was and still is taking an economics class. So, unlike Dylan, I actually have more knowledge on this shit when it comes to business and money.
Well, even if you didn't, Dillin still is just somebody who deserves to be shit on, so. But how smug he is about fucking everything he did. Like, oh man. Like some people, I've gotten message from certain people when certain details about Dylan's life came to light, about like his upbringing, his home situation and shit, and they're like, I just kind of feel bad for him, and I'm just like, nope. Dillin has done some fucked up shit, and no amount of fucked up families is ever gonna make me feel bad for him, because some of the shit that he's done is very much independent of his fucked up family. Like, so, like he again going back to the Jesse Pajamas thing. Either he actively protected a pedophile for years, or he lied about one of his former associates being a pedophile and threw him under the bus to protect his clout. But guys, you don't understand. His home life was really sad. His daddy was mean to him and had a pill problem and didn't bring money into the house. Like, okay, boo fucking who, dude? Like, I got fucked up shit too. Like, everybody does to some extent. Like that doesn't give you like a pass to act like a fucking asshole.
Like, exactly. Like, exactly.
Like,
I normally don't really like to use like this analogy like a whole lot, so like everybody has like full permission to like fucking cringe at me in the comment section. But like, I'm just saying, Hitler's dad may have been an asshole and like his mom may have fucking died, but he's still Hitler. We still hate Hitler.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, at a certain point, like, no matter how tragic the backstory, like, we still have to, like, live and deal with our own actions and shit like that. I remember, one of my jiu-jitsu coaches, was a former Marine, and he was telling me about a problem that he was having with a fucked up student, like basically, his grades were falling to shit, and he was looking at trouble with the law, and his whole life is falling apart. And when my instructor confronted him about this shit, was like, listen, dude, you need to get your shit together. Immediately he defaulted to like, well, I've got a bad home life, and he's like, who gives a fuck? Not society. Like, you gotta rise above that shit, not use it as an excuse to keep yourself where you are now. And that's I always just found that was so true. You know what I mean? Like, you should always be aiming above your station, not being like, well, because I'm where I'm at now, I might as well always just be here. It's like, no, dude. you gotta like take some responsibility for yourself and try and make something of yourself, dude. But again, like, Dillin always just took the easy way out in fucking everything he did. So I don't see Dillin ever making that turnaround. Like, somebody just asked me recently, they're like, do you think Dillin has like the capabilities to change at the very least? And I was like, no. Not even remotely, no. Especially not with like the shit that he's been pulling and shit like that. And, like there was one of the messages that Merlot shared between the two of them was a message where Dillin basically admits that Merlot was making him like more empathetic and like basically a better person, a kinder person, and he didn't like that. Like, Dillin is someone who, by his own admission, revels in being a shitty person. Like, he likes that about himself. He likes being awful. And so like you know, even when he was changing for the better, he didn't like it and he reverted immediately. so no, like I don't hold out any hope for Dillin to like turn over a new leaf and become a good person.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
But yeah, Dylan's like psychology. I don't know that much about it, but you know, I've heard from some people saying that there may be a possibility, keyword possibility, that he may have ADHD or something around that sort.
Oh, I'm sure he's got shit. I'm sure, like, listen, you know what I mean? I have some shit myself. You know what I mean? Like, I got like some of that alphabet soup shit too. You know what I mean? Like, and like, but you know what I did is I like, and not everybody can do this. Some people need to be medicated. Some people like do need therapists or psychologists or whatever, right? But I didn't use that shit as a crutch. And whenever you know, because like I got problems, like, and whenever I snap at somebody or I, you know, lose control or whatever, you know what I do? I say, I'm sorry I lost my temper or whatever. I shouldn't have done that. Not, oh well, you know, it's my fucking ADD and my ADHD and my bipolar and my you know what I mean? Like I just can't help it, man. So you just gotta live with that, you know what I mean? Really, it's your fault for like making me upset in the first place. Don't you know that like the cocktail of emotions in my brain is like out of whack? Like, really, you should walk on eggshells around me, and you should know that. So actually, it's your fault, and you're a dick. Again, there's just a certain amount of personal responsibility, despite your situations, no matter what you do, that like Dillin isn't capable of taking. So
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. On like the subject on like fucking Dylan Thomas fans, those people are fucking. Dylan Thomas fans are fucking. I don't know. They're on a level.
The White Knights.
Yes, they're on.
Yeah, no.
Like
I was.
Oh, go
Oh,
on.
go on.
You can go first.
Okay. I was just gonna say I was honestly very surprised with how many people were sticking with Dillin even when he was doing the comic shit. Like, especially after the apology video. Like, I have a very hard time believing that there were people who didn't know what the situation was with the N-word shit. Who like, especially if they were diehard fans enough to like even stick through his like shitty comic book videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, still pledged to him on Patreon and everything there, you know? So, like, I really don't get, but I guess that's just, like, another one of those examples of, like, really hardcore, parasocial relationships at work. You know what I mean? Like, these people who were fans of Dillin, like, thought of him as more of, like, their friend, and, like, that made them, like, I guess, be like, oh, I'm just supporting my friend. And it's like, no, you're supporting an asshole who would toss you under the bus in 2 fucking seconds if it would save his own life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, on that subject, you know, I remember specifically this one of his fans, Nicholas Cooney. He was a major fucking creep, and he was a creep to an extent where he actually offered to meet me in real life. Well, he stated that he was planning on meeting me in real life when I turned 18. And, like,
ugh.
I know! And I immediately felt uncomfortable. And, like, and also another thing about him, literally, like, a week after, you know, me and him, and I think I already told you this, in DMs, but, like, you know, he was like, hey, can we talk? And at the time, it was like 9 or 10 at nighttime. So it's like, yeah, for like a short time. Motherfucker, he calls me for we go on a call, the call lasted 5 hours and was just him saying, "Oh, I was sexually abused as a child. You should feel bad for me."
Ugh.
You know,
I'm not gonna say all of Dylan's fans are like that, but
yeah,
that is creepy.
yeah, yeah. Like I know not all his fans are like that, but you know, I'm just saying Dylan, you know, you should be more fucking careful on who you associate with. And not only
Listen, as long as you give Dylan money, he doesn't give a fuck who you are. He's made that quite clear.
That's true, not gonna lie.
Like, as long as you either give Dylan money or clout, he is willing to overlook anything. But like, the second you inconvenience him in any fucking way, you're dusted. Like, damn. Oh shit, man.
But yeah. So I remember when I first announced like the Dylan Thomas Bullshit podcast like happening, he straight up just like DMs me saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this. You were always the Zelda to my Link." I'm like, whoa.
What?
I know. And prior to that, like months prior to that, he DM'd me saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't want there to be any romantic feelings towards me and stuff." And I'm like, okay, then what the fuck do you call this, my dude?
Don't worry, there's not. Oh my god. Oh, I physically cringed at the Zelda to my Link shit. That was
I know.
That was too much even for me.
I know. I wanted to fucking vomit, but at the time I was at gym class, so I was like, I cannot vomit yet.
Oh man.
But yeah, another thing he like straight up said to me was straight up like, you know how some people like have like their pronouns and like their Twitter bio and shit, you know, that cringy fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know, at the time I had like the pronouns and, you know, my Twitter and stuff. I don't anymore because like, you know, I thought it was kind of like fucking cringy, and it was taking up like a shitload of space. So I thought, okay, might as well fucking remove it from my Twitter bio. This fucking toad straight up said, "Hey, you should remove your pronouns from your Twitter bio because no one wants to support a trans content creator." And I'm like, oh, the balls on this little fucking shit.
That's not super surprising that Dylan has people like that in his audience, I will say, because Dylan has made quite a few like, he's made his position on trans people quite clear. Like, he's called them like mentally ill before. Like,
Yeah.
and like, listen, like, and not in a like a objective way, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like he says it, like he said it in like as like an insult, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's one thing, if you were to point, like, because obviously gender dysphoria is a real condition, and so if you were to say, like, you know, a transgender person is mentally ill from a scientific standpoint, that's like just a factual statement. But again, he used it. Dylan constantly used mental illness as like an insult, like as a way to degrade and belittle people. Which again is why I harped on him so much when he was like, "Look, guys, my mental health." It's like, bro, when other people like said that they had bad mental health, you used that as like a targeted point to harass the fuck out of them with. Like, you know what I mean? When somebody, and like some of the people that he would do it to were just like, you know what I mean? Like, they weren't even people who were necessarily going after him or whatever. They were just people who would state, like, by the way, I'm like autistic or I'm mentally ill or whatever. And Dylan would be like, of course they are. Of course they are. Like, look at them. Look at the stupid fucking shit that they do. And it's like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, again, he would do that shit constantly, so first of all, it doesn't surprise me that he would have people in his audience like that, but like in his hardcore audience like that. But secondly, like it again, like that's why I harped on him so hard when he's like, guys, I need to see a therapist. Something's wrong with my head. And it's like, yeah, there fucking is. like, you know, you want to use that as an excuse now when you gave no fucking quarter to other people. You know what I mean on that front? Like, go fuck yourself. And you can tell your therapist I said so. During one of your little fucking crybaby sessions.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking micro dick little shit.
Yeah, like, ugh.
Oh my god.
Ugh. But is there anything else in particular you wanted to mention about Dillin?
Nothing really. I mean, aside from the fact that he probably has like a micro dick.
I mean, there's no need to state the obvious. Ugh, man. But yeah, I'm good for right now myself.
Yeah, I'm good too at the moment. Hold up. Let me just like switch screens here real quickly, and I swear to God, I'm going to have like a goddamn stroke. I swear. I swear this was fucking more prepared. Okay, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh god, now I can see my fucking setup. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, oh no, thank you all so much for joining today's stream. We know it's sad, it's almost sad that Dylan's like quote unquote gone, but hear me out. Hear me out. It was fucking goofy while it fucking lasted and shit.
Yeah, like, listen, all things come to an end, and even then, I don't believe that this is the end. I think that this is just a break. But even if it is the end, even if, like, we never see Dillin again and he keeps true to his word, which he's never done before in his fucking life because he's a lying little piece of shit. But even if he did, if this was the one time he told the truth, you know, like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that's all there is to it. You know, it was fun while it lasted. At least we had like a big explosive finale, as opposed to like what's going on right now with like DSP, and even sort of Christian to some extent, where it's like it's slowly petering out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like for Phil, we had the bankruptcy case, and for Christian, we have like, well, I guess his trial hasn't actually happened yet, so maybe there's still some stuff there. But with DSP especially, like, we, you know what I mean, like the big climactic finale was his bankruptcy case, and like that shit, you know what I mean. But like that was what, like 2 years ago now, so like, you know, he's just slowly petering out and dying. So at least we went out on a high note, and we had some laughs. We had some tears. R.I.P. Liquid Dillin. We'll never forget you or your service, bro. Being an amazing troll. I will always love you. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And we had some laughs. We had a good time with it, and at least you know what I mean. Again, at least it came to a decisive end, providing that Dillin never comes back.
Yeah. So really, that's gonna be all for today's episode of the Dylan Thomas Bullshit Podcast. Yeah, don't worry, I'm planning on releasing at least 3 final episodes, kind of. I know, it sounds fucking cringe, and I know a lot of people have been commenting saying you should cover more locales. I am planning to. After these 3 final episodes, I'm gonna be covering more locales, I promise. But, yeah, so, And basically, the 3 final episodes are basically gonna be, you know, him and copyright, birds, and a little surprise episode that I've been hinting at for a while now. And it has something to do with, you know, basically I'm just gonna be reacting to like his most famous Berg video, you know, big Christian update. Fucking cringe.
That is a good one. That's one of my favorites.
Uh,
Has anyone found that clip of him crying on stream yet?
I have not, and I don't think
It doesn't
anyone
seem like I have,
has.
no.
I really want to watch that clip. Like, oh god, that sounds fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I really want to see it too, but I guess that shit's lost media just based off of what I've heard and what I've seen of it, because people are like, I've seen people be like, at least Dillin could unprivate that if he's unprivating everything. I tell you what, he wants some AdSense money. He should unprivate that. I guarantee people would watch that shit on loop. What does he fucking care? He's left the internet, right? And comments are turned off. So, you know, he should. Dillin, release the crying cuts.
Release the crying.
Hashtag release the crying cut.
Hashtag all crying lives matter.
Crying lives matter. Oh, Dillin lives matter. DLM.
Fucking DLM.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was like super fun talking to you, my guy. Like, on God.
Yeah, no, this was a blast. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. If you guys also want, you can find the Martial Nerd on YouTube and Twitter. Both are linked in the description as of uploading this video or episode, really. I don't know. But yeah. Thank you so much for the collab, my guy. Honestly, I was like major shook when you like DM'd me and shit. So.
Well, yeah, cause like I saw the first episode of this podcast, and immediately, like, you know, in the first episode you said like, this is just a podcast where we just shit on Dillin, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be a part of that. Sounds right up my alley.
I remember like seeing your videos and like you commented on like, you know, one episode someone was like, oh my god, it's actually happening. And I remember like fucking telling my Discord about it, and they were like, hey yo, Martial Nerd has joined the chat. and I was like, oh my, and I was like, oh my god, I've been noticed by God.
No, I'm just some retard. I'm just some retard talking about another retard. That's all it ever is. that's all this shit is, man. Like, you know, it, like, it. I mean, that's all there is to say about it, man. Is I find Dillin funny and cringy, and so I find it funny to talk about him. That's all there is to it, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of the Dillin Thomas Bullshit Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out, the Martial Nerds channel. Both his Twitter and his YouTube channel are linked in the description and pinned comment. Join my Discord server, we're a Rachel community. And if you want to see episodes live, you know, uncut and shit, follow my, you know, follow my Twitch. It's completely free and stuff. And, yeah, I'll see you all in the next, possibly last episode of the Dillin Thomas Bullshit Podcast. But, yeah, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my